What I'm using today is a remote. First time actually using it. I've read real good reviews on it. Oh, they're £15 for two off of Amazon. I'll put a link in the thing below. It's not affiliated. I'm not being sponsored by anyone, not being sponsored by Neewer, or however you want to pronounce their name. So this is purely just for your information. So I'm hoping to catch the sunlight, come from the right hand side of the lens and drift across this way to the left hand side of the lens, just to get some movement. That will be the type of image I get. So I'm hoping for the sunlight to sort of drift around here. Might get a bit of haze in there as well, see what I can do on the editing. So this is the remote I've got. Basically the delay is when you first press the go button, how long it's going to delay for before it takes first photo. So if you know you don't want it to start until sort of, what, 5-10 seconds in, an hour in to start the actual photo shoot, just set that and it'll count down before it releases the shutter for the first time. Long means how long the shutter's going to be open for. So if you're in bulb mode and you set that to 10 seconds, sorry, sort of fly in my ear. If you set that to 10 seconds, it will basically keep the shutter open for 10 seconds. Good if you're in bulb mode. For what I'm doing today, it just keeps flicking the shutter, just keeps going and going. I'll show you by setting that. To set it, press set button, use the arrows to go to where you want to go, up and down to change quantity, so it's hours, minutes, seconds. So if I do that for 2 seconds, for example, then I press start, the shutter will keep going for 2 seconds all the time, so I'll just stop that. So I don't want any of that, to be honest, so I'll leave it on 0. Leave it on 0, it'll do the one burst of the shutter on the shutter speed I've got at the minute anyway. So that's what I want to set it at. The interval, or INTVL, is how long it will be between shots. So I'm going to time this between 5 seconds. So hopefully it will get quite a good sort of movement of light. The timer itself is this, does what it says. Push it up, it will just keep the shutter going. So if you've got it in bulb mode, you want to do a 5-minute exposure, push this button, press up, and then that's just going to lock the shutter open. To set the number is under N. If you press set, this is where you can change it. It goes up to 400, so you are limited to 400 or infinity. It'll just keep going and going. 400's good. If you think 25 frames per second, if you do 100 of those, you got basically 4 seconds. I'm just going to run with this, do the 400 images, sit back and relax and see what happens, and I'll show you the end result. Right, back in the car now. Hopefully that tutorial's helped. Please do like and subscribe to the channel. I'll plan on doing a few more of these. Like I say, once there's a nice day with a few little fluffy clouds in the sky, I'll do another time lapse and go through the setup again. Slightly different settings with speeds and everything, and ND filters just to get more of a motion blur to the clouds. Yeah, like I say, like and subscribe, and see you next time.